Hi, it's Richard Mosdell. This is my daily karate vlog, and today's topic is, how do you fit in karate's history? That's right, you are part of karate's history. How do you fit into it? Well, there's a bunch of stages to how karate went from being in one small place to all over the world. And I want to show you those phases. This is also what I did my master's on, and it's fun because these phases are still continuing, especially the most recent one. So let's go back to the beginning, and I'm going to make this super quick. The germinal phase, when things started. So at the Ryukyu Islands or in Okinawa, right? In Okinawa, what's really interesting is everybody coming from China, Polynesia, Korea, or Japan were going through Okinawa and those islands. So a lot of information, technology, religion, martial arts was mixed together, and that's where you've got the basis of the different karate systems being created. In 1868, Japan becomes a modern country, and mainland Japan really starts structuring what's happening in Okinawa, and they start taking some of the things, for example, like karate, and taking it up to mainland Japan. What actually happens first is you get modern judo and modern kendo. And those systems come 20, 30 years before karate. So karate actually copies the Dan system, even some of the uniforms from judo, and copies that system as it comes to Japan. The other thing that happens at this time is karate gets its word, karate. Before it was called just te or tode. Now you've got a very clear Japanese idea. And part of this comes from the militarization of Japan just before the war, before World War II. The war interrupts all martial arts in Japan. So after the war, you see things come back. One of the interesting things is that karate itself isn't purely considered Japanese by the Americans, so they allow karate to keep growing. So it gets into the top universities and explodes around Japan. That's the takeoff phase. So we went from the homogenization phase to the takeoff phase. What's interesting in the takeoff phase to the hegemony phase, meaning that karate actually becomes one of the most popular martial arts, is here, this is about it getting really popular in Japan. Here, it's about karate getting really popular around the world. And either Japanese instructors are going abroad, or people are coming to learn karate and take it somewhere else. And this is kind of where I'm at. I was one of those people in this period who went to Japan and then brought it back. Karate now is in the globalization phase. It means not only is it just global, there's dojos around the world, but it's really organized. It's in multi-sport organizations, there's national federations all over the world, and now we've got this karate in all the big multi-events like Commonwealth Games and Pan Am Games, and now from 2020, it goes into its uncertainty phase. It's in the Olympics. Well, why is it uncertainty phase? Because we really don't know what's going to happen next. Does it stay in the Olympics? Does the Olympics change the way that karate is looked at? Will it grow even further? Will something new come up? Will something new innovate? Okay? The other thing too, when we look back at homogenization, takeoff, and hegemony, there were very few martial arts that were popular. But now, there's probably 20 plus martial arts in any area that are growing. And karate has to deal with that. That's part of its uncertainty phase. So where do you fit in there? You have to decide. Everybody now is part of the globalization phase of karate and being a part of a dojo. But remember, karate has a history, and every karate style is somewhere in there. So for yourself, try and use this to think back. How does my karate style fit in here? And where am I in this sort of chain? I'm Richard Mosdell. This is my daily karate vlog. Thanks a lot for listening and having a look. Look forward to your comments, and I'll talk to you later.